Well, hello plant friends, it's Alanya here and I am at the front door of the Orchid Place in Heathcote, Sydney, and I have already been in and gotten permission to film, so all good. But let's turn this camera around and have a look and see what magical things are inside. So as we come into the welcoming green door, as the Shakin' Stevens song goes, let's go have a look at the secrets that it's keeping. I am here with my friend Lynn, who is somewhere in the place. There she is down the back there looking. And immediately as we walk inside, we've got this cute little display of Oncidium Twinkle Marguerite HOF. Now these are Zygopetalum machiis. They're all in flower. We'll just change hands here. I smelt one of these earlier and they smell like super strong hyacinths. So over here we have a display of zygopetalums, and these are machiis specifically. In this light on the camera it looks like a jumping jack, but I can assure you it is a machii. And the smell is insane. Coming along, we're into the Oncidiums. These colours look quite red, but they're quite burgundy and white in real life. This on camera, however, looks quite true to life. Ooh, what is this? This is a sea snake, unforgettable. They have Facebook, Instagram and TikTok should you choose to go and take a look at their social medias. Potting needs, so there is clear pots, baskets, large plastic pots, short squat pots, Vanda baskets, although they only have large and small in stock at the moment, although there are some smaller baskets. I've got some of these, they're quite useful. So I'm outside in the shade house now. It is shade house, it is drizzling. So these plants are all open to the elements with the exception of the 50% shade cloth. Dendrobium with a case of mealybug. I think this could be a bifrenaria. In the shallowest tray you've ever seen, it looks like an old upturned nightshade. Some bulbophyllums. This one is a... Okay, let me see if I can get this one right. But Bulbophyllum silkumensis. Don't know if I'm saying it right, but who cares? Gongora, and these cute little 3D printed baskets. This path is incredible. So many flower spikes. A wall of Cattleya seedlings. More Toniopsis. So many good things. Oncidium Sweet Sugar Lemon Drop. No flowers, but that's okay. Pagan Scent Henna. And this is one in flower. Smells like peaches. Most of these are not in flower. We've got some unknown Stanhopias up here. This one's got a picture in the label, but it's not got an ID tag. Now check this out, plant friends. These are Oncidium Twinkle Marguerite, and they are all in flower, and the scent is phenomenal. So here we have Bias Lady Romana Harris, looking at you. It's right in my colourway. Not in flower, but they're a pretty large orchid. Look at these hanging baskets. They look amazing. I wouldn't put Stanhopeias in them though. Just hanging out in the back of the bench. The Oncidiums are mad. Brassica up the water spout longlegs. Again, no flower pictures, but we could Google that. This is no label, Oncidium of some sort, and not much of a scent, this one. Space for more plants. Oncidium that's just gone over, and this is a pendulous type. And the plant itself is actually really quite huge. A whole nother shade house. Wow. And this is more like a greenhouse. We've got hard cover and all sorts of things growing down here. A really wild Vanda. It was just after entering the greenhouse that I realised it was the location of the unsaleable plants. But amongst all of the sadness, there were some plants putting on a real show. It was like they were showing me their potential beauty, or the awkward version of a dog at a shelter wagging its tail, full of hope and promise, waiting for the right home. Oh, the smell on the Sharry Baby is beautiful. Wow, don't know what that is, but I'll walk around and see if I can figure out what that is. This is a BLR, a Spider-Man Teflon. Beautiful. And this is right by the door. Well, plant friends, it has been a couple of weeks since I filmed at the Orchid Place, and I thought I would show you the plants that I did bring home. I ended up bringing home 4 plants. The first is this Oncidium Twinkle Oro. It's a miniature orchid with sunny yellow blooms and a soft sweet fragrance. This one has 4 flower spikes, and I cannot wait to see this one open in a few weeks. The second plant I brought home is another Oncidium miniature. It is a Twinkle Miss Muffett, and this one has white flowers with a yellow centre, and it has a romantic vibe I couldn't resist. She has 7 flowers, and as these like a lot of bright indirect light, I'm just going to put them up here with my other one. Just as a note with these, they are a mealybug magnet, so you do have to be on top of your pest control. The third plant that I brought home, I just couldn't resist the chocolatey scent of the Oncidium Sharry Baby. And this one has 2 flower spikes. It has one over here, and it has one right on the other side of the plant just here. And with the scent of these, they are essentially dessert in a pot. And finally, I also picked up this Rhyncovanda colmarie. It is one of a pair. Lynn and I got one each, and it's just a seedling that will eventually produce these very, very dark, nearly black flowers. Yes, I have repotted it, and this one will live in my bathroom for the moment. However, I did buy this for a special project, which I'll be giving its own spotlight in a future video. Bringing these orchids home, I feel like I'm bringing home more babies to add to my balcony joy. Each one has its own personality, its own pace, and I'm really looking forward to watching them grow. So thank you for joining me on this fun field trip adventure. If you've grown any of these varieties, I'd love to hear how they've done for you and where you've grown them. Please feel free to leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to learn more about this special project with the Rhyncovanda, or even just follow along on my orchid journey, be sure to press the subscribe button below with the notification bell turned on to be notified every time that I upload. But for now, happy growing, enjoy your plants, and thank you for watching. See you all next week. Bye-bye.